Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Mystic7 and today we have a very different video. Because instead of going out and doing a Pokemon Go adventure, I figured today we'd sit down and talk directly to, one, the community, and two, Niantic, about the issues with the community and with the game. Now this isn't going to be me roasting Niantic at all. That's not this kind of video, so if you think it's a roast, it's not. Side note, I have nothing against Niantic as a company. I actually enjoy them as a company. They made a great game. They're honestly working very hard to keep it alive. It's just like they're now in this area where they're not really familiar with, which is the YouTube area. So this video is not a roast. It is a constructive criticism video. This is simply me 100% trying to help Niantic out with their game. Because although I don't know anything about coding or making a game, I know almost everything about how to maintain its success through the wonderful world of YouTube. Also, I will be referencing Supercell a lot this video, so kind of just be ready for that. Mainly because they are the most successful mobile gaming company in the world right now, especially when it comes to YouTube. They have one of the largest fan bases on YouTube for gaming in general, and the #1 fan base on YouTube for mobile gaming, like, in history. So they're a pretty good company to learn after. Okay, let's get into it. In my opinion, Pokemon Go and Niantic are both failing in 3 main categories. 1, communication. 2, promotion. 3, policing. These are the CPPs of YouTube. That's not a thing, I just made that up. Now before I get into any of these main 3 items, there's one thing Niantic could do that could solve literally all of these, and it's very easy. All Niantic needs is a community manager, someone who can take care of the communication, take care of the promotion, take care of the policing of the community, all of that in one little bundle of joy and beautiful personality. Or even a team, maybe. Even a team would work. If you look at Supercell, they've got a couple of community managers, and that's why their social media runs so smoothly, the game updates run so smoothly, the game itself runs so smoothly, and the community is just super duper healthy. Well, the community manager isn't the only reason why it's a healthy community, but it helps a lot. Okay, let's get into #1, communication. We all know how just not good Niantic is at communicating to us, mainly when it comes to updates. Remember when Ditto dropped and Niantic didn't say anything about it dropping until the next day? That wasn't good. I think with the Ditto drop, they were going more for like the, we're not gonna announce it, let the community find it themselves and get all excited, and then we're gonna say something, but they waited way too long. If you're gonna do that, you have to release the new Pokemon, wait a couple of hours until 1, people start tweeting you, going crazy about catching it, and 2, the YouTube community starts blowing up with videos. And then you're like, oh hey, we dropped the new Pokemon, you guys found it. You can't wait until the next day or a couple days after. Probably the biggest part about this communication failure of Niantic is the lack of sneak peeks for updates or anything in the future. Whenever Supercell, whether it's Clash of Clans or Clash Royale, drops an update, they will have like a week almost or a couple days of sneak peeks showing what's gonna be in this update, so they hype it up, and then when the update drops, everyone's like, oh, I'm so freaking ready for this. Also, they give content to YouTubers to use to upload to YouTube in order to hype the updates up even more. That's one big thing Niantic does not do with their updates or with their game really, which is create hype. You create hype in the community through your YouTubers and through your social media, and Niantic is pretty weak on both of those. Let's all be honest here, their Twitter game is weak, and I wouldn't even want to tweet if I was Niantic, because every time they tweet anything at all, like it doesn't even have to be Pokemon Go related, all of the replies are Gen 2, new update please, like it's just, everyone cares only about these new updates, and we honestly just keep pestering Niantic on Twitter. Like I wouldn't even want to go on Twitter if I was Niantic at all. And to fix the Twitter problem, again, all they have to do is hire a community manager who knows how to like really use Twitter to be able to answer the questions in the community and build up the hype. That's another thing they don't do, is answer questions in the community. Like when they get 1,000 when is Gen 2 coming out tweets, they should respond to that. Staying quiet isn't the way you want to go with an active community, because people are going to keep asking, and the more they're ignored, the more frustrated they're going to get. So even if Niantic was like, hey, we hear your concerns about Gen 2, we're working on it, and it should be out within the next month or 2. That's good, that's great. Then people are like, oh my god, Gen 2's actually coming out within the next month or 2. I'm gonna start playing again. That's called creating hype. And if they announce that, or announce it to the YouTubers, or let the YouTubers announce that, that's even better. Let me give a brief explanation on why YouTube in a community is so important. If you have an extremely strong YouTube community, again, look at Supercell for Clash Royale. That game is only as popular as it is because of its YouTube community. Companies use YouTube as a way to hype up their games. That's the #1 reason. You want to hype up your game and hype up the updates. That's what gets people flooding to your game when updates come out. But companies also use YouTube as a way to hold interest in their game. As you guys probably could notice, the interest in Pokemon Go went like this and then like this, and it is still kind of on the down. And people like myself, Trainer Tips, Reversal, Ben, Tim, Ali A, Lachlan, we're all still making, well, maybe less Ali A, Lachlan, but more like, you know, the Elite Four. We're still grinding out these Pokemon Go videos like the game came out yesterday. And we're honestly doing Niantic a humongous favor. We're holding a large amount of people, a couple 100,000 people in the game. Well, not in the game, but like keeping them interested in the game through our videos. Again, this is why Supercell is so successful, because they have always promoted their YouTube community, built up the hype, and built up that really, really strong community on both YouTube and social media that makes people just kind of stick around and not want to leave. Okay, I'm done blabbering about communication. That was number one. Number two, promotion. Now this goes hand in hand with a lot of the stuff I just talked about. They do not promote anybody or anything unless it's like a corporate shout out to another company or something along those lines. They do not promote any YouTubers whatsoever. And I know, again, going back to my previous topic of YouTube community equals success in your game, they don't even acknowledge their YouTube community, which is a very big problem. If you look at Supercell, again, they not only share their bigger YouTubers like Molt, Nick, Galadon, Pat, but they also tweet out videos from smaller YouTubers with really, really good content that help people with the game. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love some free promotion by Niantic, but if anyone in this entire community deserves to have their videos tweeted out or promoted in-game, it's gonna be Trainer Tips and it's gonna be Reversal, because one, Reversal is level 40. He probably knows everything there is to know about this game. And Trainer Tips does know everything there is to know about this game and more. As awesome as those two guys are, and Ali A, one of the world's biggest YouTubers for gaming, none of them have even been acknowledged by Niantic and by Pokemon Go. Again, look at Supercell. They fly their YouTubers out to their headquarters, to different countries. They go to different events. They built a community with just themselves as the company and then the YouTubers. There's a super duper strong relationship there between Supercell and Supercell's YouTubers. So in a nutshell, for number two promotion, Niantic really needs to build relationships with the YouTubers in the community, and they need to promote them, because there are videos in the YouTube community that would help their community out so much. Like every single one of Trainer Tips videos is very, very helpful. And when new Pokemon come out, I always try to be the first one to go out and get them. I got the Pier right down the street. I'm definitely going when Gen 2 drops. You know, just stuff like that that Niantic needs to start promoting, and realizing that they can't get anywhere or anywhere further without their YouTube community. I do want to make one point. This isn't me trying to get free promotion. I'm not trying to make excuses so that they promote my channel. I'm just talking out of experience after YouTubing with Supercell for 3 years and seeing how they've been so successful and how their YouTube community has been so successful. And number three, policing. I know 98% of you are probably like, oh god, here Mystic 7 goes again with all of his clickbait ranting. Yes, you're dang right, I'm gonna rant about clickbait. Why? It's still happening! FSU is still making his same crappy videos. Is Extreme Games still making videos for this game? Yeah, they are. I think the most beautiful part about this is that they're not getting any good views anymore, which is awesome, but that's probably gonna change when updates start coming out, which is scary to think about. Honestly, Niantic is really, really good with policing in-game. I know, like, either yesterday or the day before, they had a humongous ban wave where they banned a bunch of accounts that were hacking. My brother's second account actually got banned, which is pretty funny. But it blows my mind that they go and ban all of these accounts, but they just do not stop it at the source. The source being YouTube. This is the kind of influence YouTube can have on your game. When people go to look up how to hack in Pokemon Go, they go straight to YouTube and look up a video on how to do it. And because Niantic has neglected cleaning up their YouTube community, there are a lot of videos on how to hack in Pokemon Go. I've done my part. I got both Master Saint and the David TV to take down their Pokemon Go videos to get all that crap off of YouTube. I helped. But there's still some people out there who are continuously making these videos, and they need to be banned as well. Now, Niantic, if you're curious, how do we ban people from posting videos on YouTube? It's very, very easy. You contact YouTube, be like, hey, this YouTuber and these videos are going against our terms of service as a company. They need to get their videos taken down. And YouTube's like, okay. How do I know this? Because Supercell's done it 1,000 times. I've seen videos taken down by Supercell. I've seen channels taken down by Supercell. As the company who makes and owns the game, you have the right and the power to say who can and cannot upload your videos to YouTube. You also have the power to take their videos off and take their channels down. And Niantic, I suggest you flex both of those rights as soon as possible. Speaking of Supercell and banning and YouTube community, they literally have a terms of service that you have to agree to abide by as a YouTuber in order to upload for their game. You don't have to sign anything unless you're like partnered with them, but if you want to just be a YouTuber and upload videos like myself, you have to abide by their YouTube community guideline rules. These rules include no hacking, no glitching, no cheating, none of that. You will get banned if you post content of that sort. And do you know what Niantic should do? the exact same thing. And by doing that and having either the community manager or like some, community police officers patrolling the YouTube community, you'll create a very, very healthy YouTube community, which is the starting point for having a very successful YouTube community. Once it's healthy and clean, then you can start building up by, making those connections and those relationships with your YouTubers, allowing them to promoting them, and when updates start dropping, really emphasizing your YouTube community. Whether that be through sneak peeks, through content given to the YouTubers to show early, whatever it is, trust me, it helps a lot. So I guess as a final wrap up to Niantic, please, I'm not gonna beg you to update your game because I know you've got plans for updates in the future. I have faith in you there. But please, for the love of everything Pokemon Go and everything YouTube, hire a community manager, start making those relationships with myself and all of the other YouTubers. If anybody, talk to Ali because he's your #1, or Trainer Tips because he's your best. I am used to being ignored by the company I YouTube for. Supercell has never acknowledged me. Well, the Clash of Clans part of Supercell has never acknowledged me, even though I've been one of their top YouTubers for like 3 years. Not anymore, but I used to be. So Niantic, if you're gonna ignore me, no hard feelings. I understand. Just please let me help you. Because as much as I want to be successful on YouTube, I want to see this game be successful in general and on YouTube so that I can continue making videos for Pokemon Go and we can keep expanding and just improving as an overall community. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful for yourself or for Niantic, please like the video, comment down below. Let's get 10,000 likes if we can. I haven't had a video hit 10,000 likes in a very long time, so if you guys can do it, that would be impressive. And who knows, maybe it'll show Niantic that we actually care about all the information that we're trying to give them and help them with. But let's hope they see this video and let's hope they see what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to at all talk down on Niantic. They're a great company. They made an amazing game. Now they just need help, I guess, maintaining it and growing it when it comes to the YouTube community. Because remember, Pokemon has never really had a community like this on YouTube, so they really don't know what to do or how to use us. But that was today's video. If you guys enjoyed that, if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, and I'm gonna give you a very, very big sneak peek to tomorrow's video, and it's right there. That's it. I'll see you guys next video. Love you all. Peace out.